Shalom. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to read Deuteronomy chapter 33. You remember what I've said in previous videos. These are the last hours of Moses. He is on the eastern shore of the Jordan River, standing in the plains of Moab, and he is reciting to all of the Israelites all the activity and events that God has done in their lives, and he is repeating the law, and he has come to these closing words, and he has taught them a song in the previous chapter, and now he is going to pronounce a blessing over the people of Israel before his death. So let's join Moses as he's continuing to speak to the people of Israel. This is the blessing that Moshe, the man of God, spoke over the people of Israel before his death. Adonai came from Sinai. From Seir, he dawned on his people, shone forth from Mount Paran, and with him were myriads of holy ones at his right hand. It was a fiery law for them. He truly loves the peoples. All his holy ones are in your hand, sitting at your feet. They receive your instruction. The Torah Moshe commanded us as an inheritance for the community of Yaakov. Yaakov is Jacob. Then a king arose in Yeshurun when the leaders of the people were gathered, all the tribes of Israel together. Let Reuben live and not die out, even though his numbers grow few. Of Yehuda, he said, hear Adonai, the cry of Yehuda, bring him into his people. Let his own hands defend him, but you help him against his enemies. Of Levi, he said, that your Tumim and Urim be with your pious one, whom you tested at Massah, with whom you struggled at Meribah spring. Of his father and mother, he said, I don't know them. He didn't acknowledge his brothers as children, for he observed your word and kept your covenant. They will teach Yaakov your rulings, Israel your Torah. They will set incense before you and whole burnt offerings on your altar. Adonai bless his possessions, accept the work he does, but crush his enemies hip and thigh. May those who hate him rise no more. Of Benjamin, he said, Adonai's beloved lives securely. He protects him day after day. He lives between his shoulders. Of Yosef, he said, may Adonai bless his land with the best from the sky for the dew and for what comes from the deep beneath, with the best of what the sun makes grow and the best of what comes up each month, with the best of the mountains of old and with the best from the eternal hills, with the best from the earth and all that fills it, and the favor of him who lived in the burning bush. May blessing come on the head of Yosef, on the brow of the prince among his brothers. His firstborn bull, glory is his. His horns are those of a wild ox. With them he will gore the peoples, all of them, to the ends of the earth. These are the myriads of Ephraim. These are the thousand of Manasseh. Of Zebulun, he said, rejoice, Zebulun, as you go forth, and you, Issachar, in your tents. They will summon peoples to the mountain, and there offer righteous sacrifices. For they will draw from the abundance of the seas and from the hidden treasures of the sand. Of Gad, he said, blessed is he who makes Gad so large. He lies there like a lion, tearing arm and scalp. He chose the best for himself when the princely portion was assigned. When the leaders of the people came, he carried out Adonai's justice and his rulings concerning Israel. Of Dan, he said, Dan is a lion cub, leaping forth from Bashan. Of Naphtali, he said, you, Naphtali, satisfied with favor and full of blessing from Adonai, take possession of the sea and the south. Of Asher, he said, may Asher be most blessed of sons. May he be the favorite among his brothers, and bathe his feet in oil. May your bolts be of iron and bronze, and your strength last as long as you live. Yeshurun, there is no one like God, riding through the heavens to help you, riding on the clouds in his majesty. The God of old is a dwelling place with everlasting arms beneath. He expelled the enemy before you, and he said, destroy. So Israel lives in security. The fountain of Yaakov is alone, in a land of grain and new wine, where the skies drip with dew. Happy are you, Israel. Who is like you, a people saved by Adonai? your defender helping you, and your sword of triumph. Your enemies will cringe before you, but you will trample down their high places. The blessing of Moses upon the 12 tribes.